dreamy Dobie. Once a gal was creamy Dobie. Once a gal to call his own. Is she blonde? Is she tall? Is she dark? Is she small? Is she any kind of dreamboat at all? No matter, he's hers and hers alone. Dobie.
My name's Dobie Gillis, and I'm in love with a girl named Thalia. A beautiful girl, a fine girl. The only trouble is she likes money. Now, she's not a gold digger, mind you. No, she's just kind of greedy, grasping, avaricious, mean, selfish, miserly. Fine girl, you understand. Wonderful girl. Well, unfortunately, I haven't got money. What I've got is love. Boy, have I got love. I got love I haven't even used yet. Do you think Thalia's impressed? No. No, she keeps making eyes at Milton Armitage. Milton Armitage, for Pete's sake. Why, he's not a man. He's a tailor's dummy.
Oh, hey, Milton, what's that you got on, man?
Don't you know, Maynard, that's called a suit.
Oh, no, Daddy, a suit is when you take somebody to court.
No, a suit is something that falls out of chimneys.
Hey, now, men, I don't think you ought to be needling Milton. Where's your manners? Poor boy just comes back from a funeral, and here you are racking him back.
Oh, we're sorry, Milton. Was it somebody near and dear?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Yeah, he does look kind of laid out.
Hardy, har. Oh, you're all so funny. Well, I happen to think Milton looks very nice.
Thank you, Thalia.
Now, you come sit down, and we'll just ignore these ragamuffins.
Ragamuffins?
Not you, Maynard. Us.
Oh, I think you look very nice, too, Thalia.
Oh, well, thank you. I always try to look my best because I think a person's appearance is very important, don't you?
Oh, I do.
It shows you've got money, and that's what's important. Money.
Right.
So a person should always try to look his best. My daddy says, show me a man without a crease in his trousers, and I'll show you a failure.
Oh, I agree. You know, I have pants hangers for my pants.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And coat hangers for my coats.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Not the wire hangers, but the big wooden type that are shaped to fit a person's own shoulders.
What a splendid idea.
And I have a tie rack for my ties.
Oh, really?
And shoe trees for my shoes.
Oh, how divine.
Made in England.
The shoes?
Oh, the shoes, of course, but the trees, too. I mean, you'd hardly put American trees into English shoes. You know, I always hang my clothes 6 inches apart so that the materials don't rub together. You know, many a wardrobe has been ruined by materials rubbing together.
How many suits would you say you had?
Oh, well, I'd have to check. I mean, I really couldn't say offhand.
Gee.
All I can tell you is that my closet is 16 feet long.
Oh, golly!
Say, would you like to come over after school and take a look at my suits?
Oh, could I?
Oh, now, just a minute. You and I had a date after school.
Did we?
You're darn right we did.
I don't remember you asking me.
Well, let me refresh in your memory. Didn't I come up to you this morning and ask you to go to the ice cream parlor after school?
Yes, I believe you did. And what did I say?
You said yes.
Try again, Dobie.
Well, you intimated
What
that...
were my exact words?
No.
Correct. You'll excuse us.
Now, look here, Thalia.
Dob, I don't believe that Thalia wishes to speak to you anymore.
How would you like to get knocked right on your fancy pants?
Take it easy, Dobe. He'll kill you.
That's right, Dob. I'll kill you.
That's right, you'll kill me.
I may take a swipe at you myself.
Good morning, Mr. Comfort.
Good morning. May I begin class now?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry.
Thank you. Please turn to page 473. Whatever happened to corporal punishment? Teaching was a fine profession in those days. The birch rod, reading and writing and arithmetic taught to the tune of a hickory stick. What do we got now? Psychologists. Eek. Oh, well. You ready, my young barbarians? Let's begin. Kubla Khan by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree.
Dad, I want to ask you something, but please don't get sore at me.
Sore at you? Why should I get sore at you? You're my son, and I love you.
You see, Dobie.
So what if you won't do a lick of work? So what if you eat $6 worth of groceries at every sitting? So what if you wear my best ties and bring them home all covered with chocolate syrup? So what? You're my son, and I love you.
Oh, I appreciate that, Dad.
Oh, it's nothing. What is it you want, son? And you might as well make it real big because you ain't gonna get it.
Herbert, that's not fair. Hear the boy out.
Hear him out? I'll gladly throw him out.
Herbert.
I'm sorry, I lost my head. What is it you want, son, who I love?
Some new clothes.
But, dear, I bought you 4 pairs of khakis last week.
Well, I know, Mom. I'm talking about suits, sports jackets, slacks, shirts, ties, stuff like that.
What, no tuxedos? No tailcoats? No jodhpurs, son who I love?
You won't give me the money, huh?
There now is good thinking.
Well, Mom, I guess it's just like you said. He's stingy.
I think you better run along now, dear.
I don't want to run along. I want to stay right here and discuss this thing.
Fine. Let's discuss. And while we're discussing, let's unpack that load of canned goods in the back room, huh?
You're right, Mom. I think I better run along now.
So you told him I was stingy.
He'd have found it out sooner or later.
I gotta kill that boy. I just got him.
Now, Herbert.
Honest, Winnie, doesn't he worry you?
Certainly not. What's there to worry about? He's clean, he's decent, he's polite, he's intelligent, he's...
Lazy?
No, not lazy.
Well, what do you call it?
I call it 17. Look back, Herbert. When you were 17, did you work in your father's store?
You're darn right I did.
Sure, after he tied you to the counter.
He did not tie me to the counter. He chained me.
Honestly, dear, why don't you just sit down and have a good talk with Dobie?
Who'll interpret?
Don't you understand that boy yet?
Oh, I understand him just fine. He wants money, clothes, girls, a car. He don't want work. What's hard to understand?
But you don't realize how hard it is to be a 17-year-old.
I know something that's even harder.
What?
To be the father of a 17-year-old. Come on, let's go to work. I wonder if that thing's still around here.
What?
The chain my father tied me to the counter with.
Hey, Big Daddy, what are you doing?
Oh, looking.
At what?
Clothes.
Why?
For Thalia.
They'll never fit her.
Oh, Maynard, I want the clothes for me. Thalia thinks clothes are a whole big deal. You remember what she said to Milton yesterday?
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? Now, I'll never be able to afford clothes like these, and without clothes like these, I'll never get Thalia.
Oh, it's like tough, buddy.
Yeah.
Sonny,
Me?
you.
What?
Would you mind moving on?
How come?
Well, no offense, Sonny, but this is a clothing store, and I'd hate to have anyone think that you just came out of here.
Please don't knock my clothes, mister. I'm a symptom
Of what?
of the beat generation.
Oh, you beatniks. You know, I ain't sold so much as a pair of socks to a high school kid since I don't know when.
That's right.
What's right?
What you said. You're not selling any clothes to high school kids.
He's telling me I'm not selling. Used to be a kid would come in the store once in a while and buy a suit, a jacket, a shirt. Now everybody's the B generation.
That's right.
That's right, he's telling me.
Well, what are you doing about it?
What can I do? Call the health department?
You can fight.
Like how?
Yeah, like how?
Look, here's the enemy. True?
Poison.
Yeah, poison. And for poison, you need an antidote.
Like what?
Yeah, like what?
Like me.
I don't like Dig.
I don't like it. Will you shut up?
What you need is a representative over at the school. Somebody who'd show up every day in beautiful new clothes. Somebody who'll excite the envy and admiration of all the other guys. And the first thing you know, everybody will be flocking down to Ziegler's.
You think so?
I know so. Provided, of course, you get the right representative. I mean, you want some really prominent student, some natural-born leader, you might say.
You, for instance.
Well, it wouldn't be fitting for me to say. Ask Maynard.
There's a reliable witness.
Oh, no, seriously, Mr. Ziegler. If you just gave me a chance, I know that...
Son, save it.
You mean you won't?
I mean I will. My boy, you're looking at a desperate man. I haven't moved a teenage item since Christmas.
Oh, you'll never regret this, Mr. Ziegler.
I'm regretting it already, but what can you do when your back is against the wall? Well, come on in, Sonny, I'll dress you. Please, Sonny, not you.
Yeah, Maynard, you get over to the school and find Thalia. And here's what I want you to tell her.
Like, hi.
Hi.
Don't you think a well-dressed man is like the greatest?
Who'd you have in mind?
Oh, like nobody. I mean, just a well-dressed man like in general.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I think a well-dressed man is like the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, a man's personal appearance is like important. Don't you think so?
Oh, I think so.
I mean, if I was a girl, I'd really flip for a well-dressed man. Wouldn't you?
I certainly would. Good morning, Milton.
Good morning, Mouse.
Oh, what a beautiful suit.
Thank you. It's mohair from real goats.
Oh, thank you.
It's a fair suit. Fair.
I'd like to see a better one around here.
So would I.
So look.
Good morning, chaps.
Hey, that's like a great suit, Dobie.
This old thing, this old lightweight, all-weather, all-purpose cashmere.
Yeah, that ain't made out of any old goat hair, I bet you.
Dobie, it's beautiful. May I feel it?
If you like.
Oh, Dobie.
It's just a little old lightweight, all-weather, all-purpose, wrinkle-resistant cashmere.
Well, if I was like a girl, I'd show to be seen around town with a guy who looked like Dobie.
Oh, me too. Hey, you want to meet at the ice cream parlor after school today?
Oh, I don't know.
Dutch treat?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, bye.
Oh, very well.
But Thalia, you promised me.
Oh, some other time, Milty.
Hey, maybe you and I can do something together, Big Daddy.
Well, sir, for a while there, I was the best-dressed man who ever hit Central High School. I mean, every day another new outfit. Well, what I'd do is stop at Mr. Ziegler's clothing store every morning on the way to school, and he'd deck me out in brand new clothes. Man, they were the end. Of course, I'd have to bring them back every day after school, but they really made an impression, especially on Thalia. Man, I thought she'd lose her ever-loving mind. As for Milton Armitage, well, I gotta give him credit. He didn't take this lying down. No, sir. He fought back. Every time I came in with a new outfit, by George, he did me one better. But I fought back, too. I did him one better. And after all, in a test like this, I had to be the winner. I mean, Milton might have a closet 16 feet long, but Mr. Ziegler had a clothing store 125 feet long. For a while, Milton kept topping me, but I'd top him right back.
Great suit, Dobie.
Then finally, there came a day when I topped him for good and all. Mr. Ziegler took extra pains that day, so I was a little late getting to class.
Hey, what's with the glasses?
I want to get a good look. Oh, I wonder what they'll be wearing today. Isn't this exciting?
Yeah, cool, Mother.
Oh, here comes Milton. Oh, I think I shall swoon.
Darling.
Oh, Milton, these are the utmost. I mean, they're the living, breathing end.
You're right, Thalia. It is the end. This is as far as I go. This, in fact, is as far as anybody goes. These, Thalia, are the ultimate clothes.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Well, how about making up your mind? Are you my girl or aren't you?
Well, I'll have to see what Dobie has on first.
Could he possibly do better than this?
It doesn't seem likely.
Well, then.
Well, let's just wait and see.
Morning, class.
Good morning.
Where's the other fop? Not here yet? What a pity. Well, we'll have to begin without him. Please turn to page 476. Kubla Khan by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, last stanza. You know, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, who wrote this poem, was a kind of an interesting old guy. He had hallucinations. That is, he saw things which didn't exist. I'm beginning to understand how Samuel Taylor Coleridge felt. Kubla Khan, last stanza. Could I revive within me her symphony and song, to such a deep delight 'twould win me that with music loud and long I would build that dome in air, that sunny dome, those caves of ice, and all who heard should see them there, and all should cry, beware, beware.
Thalia, darling.
Will you stop reading other people's mail?
For he on honeydew hath fed. Milk, paradise.
Milton, please, calm
Well,
yourself.
you've just got to, Mr. Ziegler. You got to.
Got to what?
You know the jacket that Dobie Gillis had on yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, you've got to sell me a better one.
My boy, there's no such thing. This is as good as jackets get.
Well, have you got one like it?
Of course, my boy, of course. Here we are. This is a beautiful jacket. Now, you try this on.
It's going to be a little snug, isn't it?
Oh, so what's the problem? We'll let the seams out a little here and here and there. It'll fit you like a dream. Don't worry.
Gee, I don't know. It's, What's this?
Oh, I don't know. A tag from the manufacturer, maybe.
No, that's a note from Thalia manager to Dobie Gillis. How did it get in this pocket?
Isn't that funny? Well, Milton, I'll call the tailor and we'll start
Haven't
measuring
I
up
seen
the
this
jacket.
jacket on Dobie Gillis? And this one? And this one? Yeah, and this one. And this one.
It's possible, Milton. He's a very good customer, you know.
Customer? My eye, he's a shill.
Oh, no, Milton. He's more like an advertising representative.
Now I've got him.
Oh, look, Milton, you're not going to get me in any trouble, are you?
Not you, Mr. Ziegler, not you. So, he never owned a single one of those suits. Not one. He was just kind of a walking billboard for Ziegler. Now, how do you like that?
I like it. I like it very much.
Okay, you don't seem to understand. He didn't own those suits. I own mine.
Yes, I know, Milton, and I think it's very nice. I mean, there's nothing as important in a man as money, is there?
Well, I'm loaded.
Well, yes. And that's why I've been so interested in you. Because if there's one thing I intend to have, it's a rich husband. But it's not for myself, you understand. My father is 60 years old and has a kidney condition. And my mother isn't getting any younger, either. Also, I've got a sister who's married to a loafer, and my brother, he shows every sign of turning into a public charge. So it's up to me, you see. I've got an obligation to my family. And when you're as beautiful and intelligent as I am...
Oh, you are.
Now, please don't interrupt when I'm talking.
Sorry.
I say, when you're as beautiful and intelligent as I am, it's selfish just to think about what I want. I've got to think about my family. I'm their only hope. It's for their sake that I've got to find a rich husband.
Well, like I said, I'm loaded.
But the man I want doesn't necessarily have to be rich right now. I mean, if he's rich right now and doesn't show much initiative, there's a good chance he'll be poor by the time I'm ready to marry him. But On the other hand, if he's poor right now and shows lots of initiative, well, then there's a good chance that he'll be rich by the time I'm ready to marry him. And that's when I want him rich. When I'm ready to marry him. Bye-bye, Milton.
Well, here I am. Dapper Dobie, right on
I know
time.
all about your deal with Mr. Ziegler.
So it's all over, huh?
Oh, don't be silly. I think it's just marvelous the way you thought up this whole thing. I mean, it shows real initiative. And that's what counts, initiative.
Well.
Now, how much is Mr. Ziegler paying you?
Paying me?
Yes, how much money is he giving you?
Oh, no, you don't understand, Thalia. I don't get money. He just lets me wear the clothes for nothing.
Well, I certainly don't understand. You're advertising his clothes, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but...
And advertising costs money. Now, if he bought ads in a newspaper or on television, he'd have to pay, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but this is different.
No, it's not. Advertising is advertising, and it costs money, and you're going to get some. Now, you're going to tell Mr. Ziegler, do you hear?
All right, Thalia, all right.
When?
Yeah, soon, Thalia, soon.
Today, right now.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful day. I thought maybe we'd take a walk.
That's right. We'll take a walk right down to Mr. Ziegler's to get some money.
But...
No buts. We're going in to get you some money.
Thanks a lot.
It's your own fault. Why weren't you more forceful?
Because I'm not forceful, that's why.
That's right. You're not forceful, and you're not rich. All you've got is initiative. And I'm afraid that's not enough for me, Dobie. I've got people depending on me. You do understand.
Will I see you again?
Well, that depends.
The money, huh?
It's not me, Dobie. It's my family.
You mean your father's...
His kidney condition. You understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, Dobie.
You blew the job with Ziegler, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Is that what you said, good?
Sure, man. Now you don't have to wear all those clothes anymore.
What was the matter with it?
Well, Dobie, you're my buddy, and I didn't want to say anything. But to tell you the truth, you were looking pretty crummy.
In all those beautiful clothes?
Dobie, you don't understand. Clothes are no good. They're like a prison.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, they squeeze you, hem you in. A guy ought to be like free. Now, you take animals. Name me one animal who wears clothes.
Name me one animal who listens to Dizzy Gillespie.
I never thought about that.
Think about it.
Where you going?
No, I don't know.
Thalia?
No, that's over.
Well, cheer up, good buddy. You always got me.
It's a great comfort, Maynard, but it's not the same. Not quite the same.
Dobie, you still want that new suit?
Are you going to give me the money?
Well, not exactly.
That's what I figured.
I've got a suit upstairs, though, you might like. It's not just new, but it's in very fine condition.
Oh, what color?
Brown.
Hey, I look good in brown.
Well, not just brown. It's sort of an olive. Olive drab, you'd call it.
Sounds fine.
Brass buttons on the coat.
Hey, cool. Kind of a blazer, huh?
Kind of. Actually, it's my old Army uniform.
Well,
Of course, you'd have to take the stripes off the sleeves, 6 of them, 3 up and 3 under with a diamond in the middle.
Dad, were you a first sergeant during the war?
Yep.
Dad,
Yeah?
you still are.
I gotta kill that boy. I just got it.
Once a gal was dreamy, Dobie. Wants a gal who's creamy, Dobie. Wants a gal to call his own. Is she blonde? Is she tall? Is she dark? Is she small? Is she any kind of dreamboat at all? No matter, he's hers and hers